The music industry is one of the fastest-growing hubs in the entertainment industry. Today, this industry is worth several billions of dollars, and some women have amassed a large portion of this fortune for themselves. Many of these women were born without a silver spoon, and now they can afford all the luxury that money can buy. You know them, and they are some of the biggest names in the music industry. Here are the top 10 richest female artists in the world. Jennifer Lopez. Starting at number 10, we have the multi-talented Jennifer Lopez with a net worth of $400 million. She's a singer, record producer, television producer, entrepreneur, actor, songwriter, music video director, presenter, dancer, and fashion designer. A hustler through and through, Jennifer Lopez started her career in the Bronx, New York, as a Latino American with a big dream of becoming a movie star. Of course, she has achieved this dream and then some. But climbing up the ranks in this industry was not easy. However, she managed to pull it off with such grace. The 1990s and early 2000s were the highlights of her career, and she amassed a lot of wealth from her movies, albums, and the endorsement deals that came with the fame. She also went into movie production and directed and established her own fashion empire, J.Lo, which is another important source of her wealth. Today, Jennifer has 4 houses worth a total of $52 million, several luxury cars, including 3 Rolls-Royce, and an annual earning of $40 million. Barbra Streisand. Next, at number 9, we have Barbra Streisand, an American singer, songwriter, actress, and filmmaker from Brooklyn, New York. Her estimated net worth, according to Forbes, is $400 million, making her one of the richest self-made women, putting her behind fellow icons like Oprah Winfrey and Sheryl Sandberg. Like many people in the music industry, she started her career on Broadway, singing in small-scale bars, and any other gigs she could find at the time. After years of small gigs, she landed her first big role in Funny Girl, and her career has been successful pretty much ever since. In addition to getting huge deals and appearing in other big-shot movies, Streisand also launched her music career, which became a hit in no time. She had several top-charting songs, her tours were always sold out, and she has won several Grammys. Today, Barbra Streisand could easily be named the highest-paid female singer in the world with an annual earning between $50 million and $60 million. Her houses are worth several hundred million, and her car collection is worth at least $3 million. Shania Twain. Next on our list is the queen of country pop, Shania Twain, with a net worth of $400 million. From a very young age, Shania was introduced to music, and by the age of 8, she was already singing in bars, trying to raise money for her mom and sisters. It was also around that time that she wrote her first songs, Is Love a Rose, and Just Like the Storybooks. After fully realizing her talent and passion, Shania left home and decided to pursue a career as a professional singer. She took the music world by storm, releasing several hits back-to-back. She has sold over 100 million records and won 5 Grammys, 8 Billboard Music Awards, and 6 AMAs, among many other achievements. Today, she is the second highest-selling Canadian artist and the only female in history to have 3 consecutive albums reach the diamond status. All these impressive achievements have earned Shania the title of one of the richest artists in the world. Victoria Beckham. At number 7, we have Victoria Beckham, with a net worth of $450 million. People know her as a fashion icon and for her successful clothing line. However, her introduction to fame started when she was part of the all-female pop band, Spice Girls. In the 1990s, Victoria Beckham auditioned to be part of the Spice Girls, and out of 400 people who auditioned, she was picked. Together with the Spice Girls, she wrote, recorded, and performed songs, 4 of which topped the music charts in the UK. A few years later, Victoria Beckham released Out of Your Mind, her debut single, which peaked at number 2 on the UK singles chart. After years of a successful music career, she relocated to the US with her husband, David Beckham, and ever since, she decided to focus on a new career path. Victoria Beckham launched her clothing line in 2008, which embodies her expanding interest in fashion and feminine taste. Together with her husband, she has several million dollars in real estate and an annual earning of over $40 million. Gloria Estefan. At number 6, we have Gloria Estefan, one of the biggest international artists of all time, and rightfully so. It is not often that you see a celebrity stay relevant after 5 decades in the industry, but Gloria manages to pull it off so effortlessly. She has sold approximately 130 million records worldwide, 31.5 million of those in the United States alone. She has also won 7 Grammy Awards and has had 38 #1 hits throughout her career, among many other accomplishments. Now, at the age of 65, Gloria Estefan has taken a step back from music to focus on other interests, like business. She owns a Cuban-themed restaurant, has published a couple of best-selling books, and has published a cookbook, with the help of her husband, containing 60 traditional Cuban recipes. Today, her net worth is estimated at $500 million, most of which was amassed from her successful music career. Beyoncé. At number 5, we have Queen Bee, one of the most loved and popular celebrities on the planet. Before she became a rich, independent superstar, she was a part of Destiny's Child, one of the biggest R&B groups ever. After their last album was released, the band decided to split and work on individual projects. And ever since, Beyoncé has released some extremely successful solo albums. She is one of the highest paid people on the planet, earning up to $80 million in a year she decides to go on tour. Her albums have sold millions of copies, and she has a record for the most Grammy wins after winning 32. Besides her music career, Beyoncé has made millions of dollars from endorsement deals with companies like Pepsi, L'Oreal, American Express, Samsung, Ford, and DirecTV. Today, her net worth is estimated at $500 million. Together with her husband Jay-Z, she owns one of the country's most impressive real estate portfolios, including the $88 million mansion in Bel Air, California, not to mention their insane car and private jet collection. Dolly Parton. Next at number 4 is Dolly Parton, the queen of country music. She ventured into the entertainment industry when she was 9, and between then and now, she has managed to stay relevant for over 5 decades. She is known for her most popular hit songs Jolene, 9 to 5, I Will Always Love You, and many more. However, she has created over 40 albums which landed on the top 10 Billboard chart for country albums. To date, her biggest hit is Whitney Houston's version of I Will Always Love You, which remained at the #1 spot on Billboard 100s for 14 weeks. Apart from music, her other sources of wealth are her acting career and other businesses such as Dollywood, hotels and restaurants, and live-action shows. Today, Dolly Parton's estimated net worth is $650 million. Celine Dion. At number 3, we have Celine Dion, the Canadian singer and international superstar. Celine is known for her powerful and unique vocal ability and her many signature songs, all of which are global hits. From her first album to her most recent one, Celine's consistency is unmatched, and she has earned over 220 million records worldwide. Between 2000 and 2010, Celine Dion was the highest-grossing entertainer in the world. In that time frame, Celine Dion made over $500 million from worldwide ticket sales to her shows and concerts. Of that $500 million, $350 million came from her Las Vegas show alone, making her the highest-paid performer in Vegas by a long shot. Today, she is worth $800 million, and even though she can no longer produce music due to health-related issues, she is set for life. Madonna. Next at number 2 is Madonna, one of the biggest icons in the music industry. Madonna began dominating the industry in the 80s, and other popular artists have largely referred to her as a huge influence on the industry. One of the reasons Madonna gained so much popularity as she did was her style, which was centered on controversial concepts, and her interest in pushing boundaries. Her performance of Like a Virgin at the VMAs was one of the most controversial performances ever broadcasted, and remained one of the most often referenced moments in VMA history. Madonna has won 7 Grammys, among 200 other national and international awards. To date, her Sticky and Sweet tour remains the highest-grossing tour by a solo female artist in history, with a profit of $411 million. In the span of her career, Madonna has sold more than 300 million records worldwide, making her the highest-selling female artist of all time. Although Madonna doesn't release music as often as she used to, she is a very active entrepreneur and businesswoman. She is the founder of Maverick Records, one of the most successful artist-run labels in history, and she owns other ventures, including several fashion brands, books, health clubs, and filmmaking. All of her endeavors have made Madonna one of the richest female celebrities of all time, with a net worth of $850 million. Rihanna. Finally, at number 1 on our list is Rihanna, who is arguably a master at making silent moves. Rihanna's musical career started less than 2 decades ago, and in that time, she has managed to build one of the largest empires in the industry. Her musical career is highlighted with 9 Grammys, as well as over 200 other awards. She has also sold 250 million records worldwide, making her the second highest-selling female artist of all time. As successful as her music career is, most of Rihanna's wealth comes from her endeavors as a businesswoman. In 2022, Forbes announced Rihanna had joined the Billionaire Club, making her the richest female artist in the world. However, most of her net worth is attributed to her multi-billion-dollar makeup company, Fenty Beauty. In addition to Fenty Beauty, she co-owns the French brand LVMH, which is the parent company of Louis Vuitton, Sephora, Dior, and other fashion powerhouses. One of her other business ventures is the Savage X Fenty lingerie line, which is worth at least $3 billion. Altogether, Rihanna's net worth is estimated at $1.4 billion. And this value is expected to keep increasing, especially since she has been teasing her fans about the release of a new album. What about the poorest princes in the world? Watch that video right here.